Just a few weeks ago, I was in a doctor's office on a Friday morning, and dermatologist that I was seeing for work that I do every day. And I just started talking to this physician assistant who had just got back from a trip out of the country. And I was asking her all about the trip and specific details about her and her kids and her husband and all kinds of things. And at the end of this talk, I realized I hadn't talked about my products at all, but it wasn't a big deal. She had to go, and I just said, hey, it was great catching up with you. And the next call, I did the same thing. A physician assistant, a friend of mine, he was getting ready to move, and I was asking him all the details about his move and things that he had planned and where he was going to go and all this. And at the end of the time, I said, hey, thank you for the support of these products. And the more I did that, the more it just dawned on me, because I did this by accident this day. It's like, how often do I get caught up into, or how often do you in sales or in business or in life, that we're just, when we talk to other people, we do it out of concern of what's important to us, what's going on in our life, and not so much as concerned of what's going on in their life that we're really interested in. Dale Carnegie, from the author of How to Win Friends, the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, one of the best books you'll ever read, incredible stories, talks of the story of a dog. So often animals have a certain role in life, like cows give milk and hens lay eggs, and cats, they don't really do anything, but they don't care about you, really. But dogs, when you come home from work or school, they're so excited to see you. They start wagging their tails. They jump on you. They have a big smile on their face. They just want to make you happy. And why can't we be like that as people to other people, whether it's at work or a social setting or home or whatever that is? I love what the Apostle Paul writes to us in 1 Thessalonians 5:11. So Paul here is actually writing a letter to the churches in Thessalonica, and he's telling them, he says, therefore encourage one another and build one another up, just as I know that you have been doing. You see, he had heard that they'd been doing this to other people, and that's why they had a reputation for gaining more and more people into their churches that wanted to hear about Jesus, what was important to them. But they did this first by being interested in other people. And then we know Jesus taught us the golden rule to treat other people the way that we want to be treated. And we want people to listen to us. People want to be concerned about things that are going on in our lives. So a couple tips that can help you do this and start this right away. Number one, check out social media. Find out, and if you're not on social media, I'm sure there's other ways, but it's a great way to find out you're maybe somebody at work you're trying to influence, or somebody that you're trying to persuade, maybe you're in sales or whatever it is. Find about other people by social media, finding out what their kids' names are, different activities in their lives and things like that. And it gives you talking points. Or when you're with them, another thing you can do is listen, actually actively listen without trying to give a story of your own. Listen to things that are going on in their lives, what's important in their lives. And then you can write that down, not in front of them, but when you get out of their conversation piece, put notes in your phone, which I often like to do, or maybe take notes that you can revisit later and be reminded that you can follow up with them of what was going on. What's important in their life and what's going on. And so it's just another way of showing interest in other people. And lastly, don't leave this for down the road. This is a great idea, Kyle, but I'll do this some other time. Start it tomorrow. Make it a point tomorrow to actively show interest in other people, and not for your gain, but for others. And by doing that, you're going to build relationships. You're going to increase what you're trying to do without even thinking about it, because you're concerned and interested in other people. Have a great day.